A knock on the front door made Ante drop his phone on the table. Who would visit at this hour? Late evening. He'd only just gotten up on his feet when Eric stood in the doorway between the entryway and the kitchen, snow melting into droplets around his boots. When he took off his snowmobile hat, his hair stood out every which way. It was a hurricane. He ran his fingers through his hair. What was he doing here? Didn't they lock the front door? Even though they were close friends, Eric had never come over this late. Ante's heart tried beating its way out of his rib cage. "Are you awake?" Eric asked. "No," Ante said, lifting a teacup to his mouth. Tried to keep his voice steady. "I'm asleep sitting up." It might be true. He felt like he was dreaming. "I thought I saw a light through the window." Eric scratched his head. "But maybe it was somebody else." "That's weird. Everybody here's asleep," Ante said. "If you listen carefully, you can hear me snore." Eric's smile made Ante swallow too hard. His throat burned. "What are you even doing up this late?" "Couldn't sleep." Eric removed his bag from his back, leaned it against his leg. "I brought a snack. Maybe we could head out." "Head out? In the middle of the night?" "How did you know I was awake?" "You have a pelt we can bring, right?" Eric asked, heading out into the hallway. Ante stood up and poured his tea into the sink. It smelled of hay and vanilla. The cup clinked against the sink when he put it down. "You keep them in the garage?" Eric had already stepped back into his shoes and pulled his cap on when Ante came out into the entryway. Ante put his snow pants on and shoved his feet into his boots. Eric took a key from the wooden key cabinet on the wall and went outside. Ante hurried out behind them. There was a light on in the garage. The smell of gasoline and snowmobile reached them before they entered. Inside, Eric took a tightly rolled reindeer pelt from the floor, then turned off the light before he came back outside and handed the key to Ante. The metal had turned warm in Eric's hand. Ante pressed it against the palm of his own hand.